In Auckland, I was having mulakat with Mahant Swami Maharaj, and near the end of my mulakat, Yogi Vandan Swami, he mentioned to Mahant Swami Maharaj that the Apple Watch I was wearing is the same Apple Watch that I measured Maharaj's heart rate with in the main mandir. I had a video of me actually measuring Maharaj's Murti's heart rate, and I showed Mahant Swami Maharaj that video.
અને એવી રીતે એ પ્રસાદીનું જે ફિટબીટ ઠાકોરજીનું હતું એ પછી મહંત સ્વામી મહારાજના કાંડે એણે આવી રીતે ધર્યું
અને બાપાને વાત કરી કે સ્વામી આ ઘડિયાળમાં તમારું પલ્સ કે હાર્ટ રેટ કેવું કંઈક ચેક કરી શકાય છે. તો ઇમિજિયટલી બાપાએ હાથ ધરી દીધો અને હાથ મૂક્યો એટલે પછી પહેલાં એ કિશોરે પણ લાભ લઈ લીધો અને બાપાને આ રીતે ઘડિયાળ પહેરાવ્યું અને બાપાનું જે પલ્સ હતું કે હાર્ટ રેટ હતું એ ચેક કર્યું.
So after all this was over, I never expected anything like this to ever occur again. But during the next week that Bapa was in Auckland, every time he saw me, one of two things either happened. The first one was he'd make me say Exotron 103, which was Maharaj's heart rate. He would say it to me either by pointing at me, or he'd point to me and make me say it. Or if he was walking after his lunch or dinner, he'd put out his hand, and I automatically knew what that meant. So I would take off my watch and put it on his hand and measure his heart rate.
He found a way to connect. આમ જોઈએ તો સ્વામી આપણને બહુ ક્વાયટ અને સિમ્પલ લાગે, એમ શાંત લાગે છે, પણ જ્યારે હરિભક્તોને જોવે છે તો એ બધું જ મર્યાદા મૂકી દે છે અને હરિભક્તોને મળવાનો આવી રીતે એ પોતે આગ્રહ પણ રાખતા હોય છે.
76. બરાબર. 76.
When Bapa was in Sydney for Full Dole, we all came from Auckland, and we had found the way that he was entering and exiting the venue. So some of us Kishores would stand before Sabha, waiting for Bapa's car to drive past, and the same thing while he was leaving. So on that day, randomly I just had a thought of putting my hand up and pointing to my watch while he drove past. And Bapa saw me and he noticed that. And what he did was he put his hand like this, looking towards the driver, but the driver didn't notice, indicating to the driver to stop the car. And the car didn't stop, but it drove a little bit. And what Bapa ended up actually doing is he put his hand on the driver's shoulder. And then the driver realized he needed to stop the car. Once that happened, Bapa, they rolled the window down and Bapa put his hand out, and I automatically knew what I had to do once again. So this is the smartwatch that I used to measure Bapa's heart rate with. Ever since he's left in 2018, it's been in my puja. So every morning when I do my puja, I instantly have this smriti. And every time someone talks about an Apple Watch, a smartwatch, measuring heart rates, or even simply when I look at my own heart rate, I think about this prasang and this smriti. It's become a very big part of my life, and it's my connection with Bapa, and it shows all the love that Bapa showered upon me till this day.